Hi, I am Dr. Eurydice Moore of Eurydice, 501c3 grant writing certified consulting firm, and I am here to share information about our grant writing services. Okay, I have on several videos talked about the 501c3. Now I want to talk about the grant writing. There's a lot of you out there that have been seeking grants. We provide service to both nonprofit and for profit. So if you are a nonprofit, before you even dial me, you must be like for grants, you must be a nonprofit in your state. And you must have the 501c3. I talked about 501c3 in an earlier video. It's a document from the Internal Revenue Service that grant various tax exemption. One of them is being able to give your contributors contribution letters and they could get tax write-off. And then also the 501c3, you can use that to acquire. You have to be eligible to receive grant money. So I am here. You need that in place before you can even think about a grant. And I have had people to come to me, Dr. Moore, I want a grant. I want a grant. Yeah, and I had to turn them away, or I told them, I said, well, I can help you. I can help you by helping you to become incorporated in your state, and I can help you by doing the 501c3. So, even though you come to me, I do an assessment. I give a free 15-minute consultation, and we're going to talk about consultation in a minute. I do an assessment to find out where you are and where you'd like to go. I'm in between. I'm the vehicle to get you from point A to point B, if you let me. Okay? Legally. All right. Now, the first step, we offer consultation. The first 15 minutes is complimentary. Anything afterwards, you have to pay a consultation fee. You should be able to tell me in 15 minutes your vision, your mission, what it is that you want to do. Okay. And then I will let you know if it's feasible, is it fundable, and is it legal. Straight off the bat, I'll let you know right away whether you would be wasting your time. Okay. So that's consultation. What is a consultation? What involved in a consultation? What's involved in the consultation? I do assessment. I will ask you a series of questions. And then I'll let you know the delinquency, what it is that you need if you're not quite ready to apply for grants. Now you may be ready to apply for grants. Okay, you got your non for profit, you got the 501c3, you got the bylaws, so on and so forth. Okay, but do you have what the funders are requiring? They require you to have a bank account. They require you to have a website. They require you to have a social media presence. And might say, well, I thought that would be for profit. No, that's for nonprofits as well. Okay. So I do assessment to see what it is that you need. What is your next? That's what I do. Then whatever's missing, if you need to be incorporated, I do that. You need bylaws, I do that. You need a name check, make sure the name you got, you would not come in conflict with someone else that had that same name and you end up in court in a lawsuit. I have seen a nonprofit end up in court because they had the same name, but one of them had the name for 25 years, while the other one only had the name for 5 years. And they received a letter asking them to change their name. They refused. They end up in court. The judge sided with the ones that had the name for 25 years. The judge sided with them. They had to pay a fine and they still had to change their name. Now, they kept the name, they just had to add a phrase because they really liked it, that name. Now, we also help the for-profits. Now, how do we help the for-profits in grant writing services? Well, there's a lot of business grants, and I tell you, I've been doing writing grants since 1985. I have written them for churches, social service agency. I'm a former Chicago public school teacher, and I worked at a high school. I worked at Lucy Flower High School. I worked at Morton Career Academy, and I was required to write grants for my program. I was a work study program, a science teacher, and I was a coordinator. So for the programs that I was over, I was required to write grants. And I have written grants for youth services and housing and all types of grants. So now I said all this to say that I have 30 plus years in grant writing. And through the years, I might have seen maybe 2 or 3 grants specifically for profit. Back in the day, if you went into business, you pretty much went out of pocket. If you was working, you worked a job and you took part of your paycheck to launch your business, or you got families and friends to chip in and help you start the business, or you maxed out your credit cards. But now they throwing grants at for profits. Whether you're a sole proprietor or a solo entrepreneur, or whether you're an independent contractor, whether you're self-employed, whether you're Inc., a domestic corporation, whether you're an S corp, C corp, whether you are a partnership, general partnership, limited partnership, whether you're a LLC, they have grants for all businesses, structures. Okay, if you're a startup business, there's grants. If you're an existing business, there's grants. If you are a business that want to grow and you want to scale and you want to go to the next level, there are grants. So we offer grant writing services. We offer grant writing services for nonprofit. I think I already covered that. We also do grant research. What do grant research entail? That means we will look up 5 grants for you for a nominal fee, and then you review it, and then you tell us which grants you want to go after. You pay for a nominal fee for the research, and then you pay a nominal fee for the grant that you want us to apply for. Now, this is what you need to know. A grant writer cannot guarantee that you're going to get the grant. And you be like, well, why even bother to apply? Well, some of you all get those lottery tickets and you scratch them off. So have, if you can do a lottery ticket, you can do a grant. Both are competitive, okay? But more than likely, you'll get the grant before you get that. What they call it, Powerball, uh, winning. So anyway, a grant writer cannot guarantee you get the grant. You know why? Because it's not their money. I'll say it again. It is not their money. A grant writer responsibility is to, number one, find out if you are eligible to apply. Number two, if you are eligible to apply, to make sure to present you in the best light before the funder and submit the grant on your behalf. Now, you're not the only grant being submitted. There are others submitting grants themselves, or they have hired grant writers. Now, I have had people like, well, you can't guarantee the grant, and then I've been lost money. Well, the best thing to do is to learn how to write your own grants. I encourage people to learn how to write your own grant or find someone, partner with someone that wouldn't mind learning how to write grants. You know, I was very leery about grant writing. An apostle talked to me, "Oh, you're supposed to be writing grant." I said, I don't think so, because I stepped away from it for a while. Because back in the day, back in the 80s, grant, it was nothing for grants to be 25, 40, 80 or more pages. Matter of fact, my daughter and I got through working on a grant that was 132 pages for the CHA, governmental. That's no joke. But now, since our former president Obama took office, he asked them to streamline everything, streamline the grant process, streamline the award process, and a lot of foundations and corporations and businesses follow suit. And then they put these grants online, and the grant can be anywhere from one page. I have filled out a one-page grant. Grant could be 3-page, 5-page. The most I've seen of an online grant was 14 pages, which still is not bad. After seeing grant application 25, 40, 80, and 132, okay, surely you could take the time out to learn how to do a grant that may only take you 30 minutes, 20 minutes, maximum 1 hour of your time to do, because the grants that they are offering uh is in an application format, because people are too busy to read huge volume of work. So they have simplified the grant. So grants are pretty much like an application, like you fill out an application for a job. You just fill in the blank. And then on the grant, it might be a couple of questions, kind of like a short essay. You make your comment. Grant writing, I have never seen grant writing at its easiest. And I've been writing grants about 35 years or more. So, another thing that we offer, the grant writing service, the grant research, consultation, will help with the article incorporation, bylaw consultation. We also do what is called proposal letters, also known as donor letters, letters of intent, letters of inquiry. All of that is one letter. Some people is just not going to read a grant. They want a one-page document, front only. You got to get everything on one page. You got to do your little introductory. You got to do your history, introduce yourself. You got to talk about the program, services, or the business or services that you're offering, whether you're nonprofit or for profit. Okay. And you talk about why you're contacting them, what it is that you're soliciting them for. If you're a nonprofit, are you soliciting for a monetary donation or in-kind donation? Someone might say, what is in-kind? In-kind means, okay, instead of getting money, the funder will give you a computer. Like I just got a computer, 2 laptops and a tablet, probably a little over a month ago from Comcast Rise, from Comcast. So you got some people, if you're nonprofit, they won't give you the money, but they will give you items, okay, which is good, because that means you didn't come out of your pocket. All right. Let's see. Now, as I said, we provide proposal letter writing, letters for donors, letters of intent, letters of inquiry, and I also teach. I teach workshop on how you to do grant writing, how you to write proposal letters, donor letters. I do those. Sales tax exemption, that's another grant writing services. So at Eurydice, we offer, along with the 501c3 services, we have what is called grant writing services and other business related services. Okay, and I'll mention just a few other business related tax exemption. I have people that want the sales tax exemption, and it is a very lengthy process. It requires a lot of documentation to get the sales tax exemption for nonprofit. Okay. Also for for-profit, not only do we write grants for for-profit, but let's say you want an LLC, we'll help you set that up, or you want a DBA, doing business ads. We work with that. We can help you with the partnership. Okay. S Corp, C Corp, we don't have experience in that. All right. Other business related is life coaching. I am a certified life coach, certified business coach, and I do offer coaching. As a matter of fact, I'm coaching a small group in business education, and we meet weekly. Okay. You need a speaker, a keynote speaker, or a featured speaker. I'm available to come out and speak to groups. Oh, also with the workshop, if you want 101, I have 101 sessions, or I could do small group, or I could do large group. Another service that is offered is Notary. I am a Notary Republic, and I'm also a signing agent, which means I can sign off on loans. Okay. Now, as far as the grant research, I had mentioned the grant research. Some of my people, they like, well, Dr. Moore, I could do my own grant. I just don't know where to go look for them. Can you just look up me 5 grants? And for a nominal fee, I look up 5 grants and forward it to them, and they go and do their own grants. I have had people to take my workshop, grant writing workshop, and they have gone after their own grants. They were successful to get funding for their nonprofit. So, the grant research, you can hit me up by saying, look, I just want you to find a couple of grants for me, and I go fill them out myself. The beauty of this, you won't have to, every time a grant writer write a grant, you have to pay the fee again. I had one lady said, well, if I pay you this fee, then you keep writing grants until I get one. No, that grant fee is per grant. But if you learn how to write your own grant, you could do it yourself, you'll save money. So I'm not against people doing their own grants if they want to, like, say, hey, find some grant for me to work on. And then I have the group that look, research the grant, write the grant. I serve both groups. So I am Dr. Eurydice Moore. I came on to talk about the grant writing services. If I can help you, you can contact me. My information is scrolling across the screen. You can, my name, my email, my website, my phone number. You can contact me. You can message me on Facebook. You can message me on LinkedIn. You can Twitter me, Instagram. There's a number of ways to reach me. I am available. And as I said, we are certified MBE, WBE certified consulting firm. So far, we are holding a 5-star rating, Google rating, and I'm very proud of that. Have serviced over 12,000 clients since 2004. So I had served them through my nonprofit, and all the work was done pro bono. And then I moved on for profit, where I could charge a fee. but it's a nominal fee. Um, affordable rates. That's what I do. Affordable rates. I'm not here for killing. I'm not here to rob nobody. But people, I want you to remember, I have to make a profit. I have to make a living. I got bills to pay just like you. So let's keep that in mind when you approach any small business person. I know we all like deals, but remember, the bottom line, the person has to make a living. Just like you make a living, they have to make a living. So let's be fair out here. Okay, once again, I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore. You ready to see a certified MBEWE consultant agency firm, and you have my contact information. Please subscribe, keep us alive, leave a comment, like, hit the notification bell. I see you. There's more videos to come. My goal is to do 100 videos between now and conclude by the end of the first quarter, so that you will have a wealth of information that is current, that is relevant, that is updated and upgraded. That is why I'm here, to help you do what you were called to do. Okay, Dr. Eurydice Moore, and a baby, and a girl. God bless.